John Beck's here. So is Shirley.
Nice. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Uh-oh. Turn my sound off for that.
Here we go.
That's right. Herrer.
Here.
I can't spell.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Kyle.
Hello, Brian. Good to see you.
So, hello, everybody.
Good to see your tabletop.
Yep.
Guess I should turn my sound down on my phone. There we go.
There we go. Hello, Carrie.
He's already dogging you.
Oh, no, I have not found any large. In the group that we had, there was 3X up to 8X.
Woo, 8X. Damn.
Yep. Hello, Mr. John Beck. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm running a little bit late. My mom is on a new medicine for her Parkinson's, so I was down visiting with her and trying to take care of some stuff, and just time did not allot for me to get back here by 1. Hello, Gail. Let me do a comic book lot just to start us off so there's something on the screen. Let me make this larger. Kyle can tell me if there's any comments I need.
12.
Okay, here you go. Iron Man, issue number 320. Another Iron Man. These are bagged and boarded, actually. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
This is his liquor one where he's addicted to alcohol. 313, 314. Vengeance with Nick Fury. Oh,
Hello.
Ghost Rider. Looks like Ghost Rider.
Hello, CC.
Iron Man. Another Iron Man guest starring Black Widow. Another Iron Man. Oh, an older 50-cent cover Marvel Age. That's kind of neat. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, this one's a good one, I think. The Marvel Superhero Spring Special, number 1 with Moon Knight cover. That's actually in really great condition, too. That's an older book.
CC, have you registered here?
Another Vengeance.
If not, please fill that out and then make a comment.
Mystic. Here's another Iron Man. Another Iron Man. Iron Man 1.
Mr. Beck is in at 10. James
Another
is
Iron Man. And another Mystic. Are we at 20 yet? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, so to 18. So we need 2 more. 2 more books. Aaron, just in case my math is bad, I'll give you 3 more books.
We're at 12 with James, looking for 14.
So all Marvel. It seems like they're all Marvel. Pen. I need a pen.
My kingdom for a pen.
So if anybody watched the video, you guys will know what I picked up at the flea market over the weekend. We can bring that stuff to auction if there's enough people here interested in it. If there are, just comment. Let me know you're interested in something you saw in the video. I'm pretty sure I have CC's.
That's what I thought. I'll vouch for her. Looking for 14, 20, well, more than 20.
Yeah. And they're all in excellent condition. None of these are damaged or anything.
And they all look bagged and boarded.
Yeah, actually, they are all bagged and boarded. So we're at 12, looking for 14. Pulling up YouTube right now.
How's the wife?
Oh, you mean mine?
Yes, I don't have one.
She's doing okay. Well, not yet, you don't. Not until Elizabeth's ready.
That's right. Long engagement.
And our internet must be incredibly slow.
I don't know.
It is weird. Like I clicked on YouTube on the computer before you asked me about my wife, and it still hasn't loaded.
Hello, Janelle. Nice to see you.
Hello, hello, hello. Good to see you back. That's good to see you.
John, let me know if you're in or out, or if you got kicked out or something, because you haven't made any comments lately.
And I'm just opening the stuff on.
Anyone else?
And I gotta buy a new computer. This one is this is from the computer, not the internet. I don't know.
All in, all done?
I was gonna count it down for you guys.
Going once?
We're at $12 with amputee, looking for 14 or better.
Trying to give John a chance here. Going twice. We are sold to James for $12. Excellent deal.
Congratulations, team. Nice buy, nice buy.
Yeah, that was. Congratulations.
I do have to find out from Kim. Tomorrow is Aiden's birthday. So I don't know what time we're doing stuff.
A lot of March birthdays.
Yeah, he turns 18 tomorrow.
An adult, huh?
Well, yeah, sure. Booey. Okay. How about
He's got to register for selective service, right?
no? He's not going in.
No, don't you have to register though?
No. Mm-mm. Not unless he already has. There we go. Man, it's taking a long time. Okay, next thing up will be Meet Me at the Mall. This is a 1990s board game. Not that you can't tell that by all the funky colors. All the pieces and parts are down in here.
Starting 10?
Yep, $10.
Okay.
Like there's supposed to be 2 people. Oh, 3 people.
I'll just assume it's 10 unless you tell me different.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
That's what we thought, John. He's having network problems.
Yeah, don't feel bad. So was I. Okay. So Meet Me at the Mall. Got the 4 characters. Got both dice. Got the cards. Got the spinner. And the board. Very 90s. $10. There is some water staining here on the front of the cover. And that one. And how about we add this one to it? Here's where it gets fun, guys. Where's my bidders? Check this board game out. Featured in Playboy, this game is guaranteed to be the life of any party. Men especially enjoy the terrific strip game.
Woohoo!
This Bumps and Grinds. This is 1967. Look, you got Pussy Cat cards. Pussycat, Pussycat.
Where are you?
And I believe this was a melted candle because I can see a wick inside of it. So these were the girls' cards, and these are the boys' cards.
Tomcat.
Tomcat. Do a no. Player of your choice. Strip one article.
Dang.
Yeah. Little Chicka Wow Wow board game from 1967. I love this. I think
That
it's
is
awesome. So you're getting both board games, one money.
looking for a $10 starting bid.
And I am perfectly fine if you guys do not want any of these because.
Yeah, the bumps and grinds is just a great conversation piece.
Yeah.
So am I, James. I was 8.
Actually, you weren't even born in 1987. Maybe not even 1997.
James was born in 67.
This is
Sean,
a good resale game, guys. Like, I've seen people sell the individual cards for more than what I'm asking.
John's in at 10, looking for 12. This is a great set.
You're getting the Meet Me at the Mall, which sells for decent money. And you're getting the Bumps and Grinds Playboy stripping game. Drinking, stripping, handle game.
Paul is in at 12. No comps in the chat, please.
Yeah, who uses Etsy? I do like her underwear, though. She's got like the little black lacy. Can't see anything, so it doesn't, you can actually list it because it's not showing areolas or anything else.
She's got a I Dream of Jeannie vibe to her.
She does have an I Dream of Jeannie vibe. Well, I mean, that would make sense. 1967.
Yep.
Made in Los Angeles, California. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
No kidding.
This game was made nowadays. It would be, this card up here would be give an oil check. And then it would be your response, guy or girl.
Yeah.
Unknown. Wait, what? We're at 16. We're at 16. And don't forget, you're getting both, not just the bumps and grinds. You're getting this one back here, too.
What do the dice look like?
The dice are, oh, they could be. Go ahead, blow on them. Wait, that's not good to say online.
Anyone else? 2 great games. We're at 16.
Yeah, this one's awesome, especially the Playboy aspect. Hugh Hefner not with us anymore. 1967.
All right. It's in great shape, too.
There you go, Mark, for all those women you bring over. Want to play a little bumps and grinds with them? Got your candle, your pussycat cards.
Going twice?
Yeah, I think there's good money here.
Sold to Paul for 16 board games. Congratulations.
Nice buy, Paul.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was a great buy. Yeah, I just don't want to do eBay anymore.
Who says go wash your hands now?
Let me rub this candle first. Nice buy, Paul. I think you can get like 30 is what I think I sold the Meet Me at the Mall gift for. I don't know about nowadays. A couple of years ago, you get $30 for that game.
There's hardly any malls left.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Who is anybody here for? I mean, let me try a piece of this. See what happens. I didn't show these to Kim yet to see if she's gonna have a fit about packing them. I have a feeling that we're gonna pack these in flat cardboard, so they won't come in your box. Okay, if you saw the video, wanted an honest bartender sign. Got the old flintlock pistol, and then you have the die cut with the metal grommet. This is probably like this is a reproduction. There was an original one of these that was made back in like the 1890s, 1900 era. This one is like 1970s. It was made. Nice big die cut though, like it is. You get your choice on these two, and it is 10.5 wide by 18 inches tall. 10.5 wide by 18 inches tall on that one. And the bartender sign is 7.75 by 17.
There you go.
So choice, $10 start.
Yep.
This one's odd, and it's nice because this is, it's die cut all the way. Like pink, pink, pink. Little browning around the edge just from age from sitting in that warehouse. But they apparently made reproductions of like 1850s up through like 1920s or 1930s stuff, and they started in 19. What did he tell me his dad started? 1962 or
Johnson and
1963.
looking for 12.
That they started making reproductions of old stuff in the 60s. Like, I never even thought that they would have started that stuff that early, but
Right. Love that Cigarillos one. That's cool.
yeah, this one's pretty neat. The bartender one's cool too, just because it's got poker card on it, it's got coin, it's got a gun. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yep.
And they're mint, like they're old stock. Said the guy has it all in his garage, like in original boxes. I tried to get him to give me a deal to just buy it all, even though I don't like to sell reproduction stuff. But
Right. But
I
it's
thought
still
for decorative, like I could put it down on my mom's store and put, $25, $35, $45 a piece on some of it, and it would sell.
Mm-hmm.
Versus people paying, $500, $800 for a new one.
Right, James. We're at 10 with John, looking for 12. This is for choice.
Yeah, definitely early. Like I said, I would imagine this is probably made in the 70s.
It's going to get a hell of a deal. Anyone else? Anyone? All in, all done? Going once? Going twice? Sold to John Beck. Hi, Karen. You want one or both, John? Who wants both?
Okay, got it. I do have more and different ones. If you guys saw the video, you can kind of see what was there. But try a couple. Okay, let's try another comic lot. Got all these long boxes of comics sitting here. Okay, Marvel Annual, Iron Man 11, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 265, 15, 21. So that's 5, 6, 7, like a real thick one, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, Thor. Thor one shot number 1.
That's cool.
So 11, 12. Ooh, Mephisto versus the X Factor. That's an older one. 13, 14,
John's in at 10.
15,
Looking for 12.
16. Another Mephisto versus the Avengers. 17,
Thor with his 6 blue boobies.
18, 19, and 20. Again, all bagged and boarded.
Nice.
I just like the newer stuff. The artwork's interesting, but it's just more comic looking on the old stuff.
Right.
Even from like 87. I mean, that's almost 40 years old.
It's almost like they're trying to make them almost 3-dimensional in the new comics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Swamp Thing. Looking for 12. All bagged and boarded. 20 comics. 50 cents a copy. I think I got the night off, Brian.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Fab's in at 15. Looking for 17.
Hello, Fab.
John's in at $20 an issue. Looking for 22. How you been, Fab? It's been a minute. That's right, Ash. Well, midnight at least. That's when I take my last set of medicine for the day.
You guys want more books, or do you want me to do bigger lots, or do you want me to do whole long boxes? You guys tell me.
You can receive texts, right, Brian, on your phone?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it'll pull me out of the thing whenever I look at it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'll send it to you later.
You can send it in private chat in here.
Well, that's true. I forgot about that.
There's 20 books. 20 books, Fab. They're all bagged and boarded. It looks like it's all Marvel, mostly Iron Man, Thor, and then 2 of this Mephisto versus X Factor, and Mephisto versus the X-Men or Avengers. Sorry.
Only one Ellen talking.
I mean, last week we were doing boxes of like 200 to 250 books at a time.
Yeah. Fab's in at 22. Look at 24. I just sent you that in the private chat.
Oh, got you. Well, hopefully it's nothing too bad.
Yeah. Wasn't my little brother. Take them earlier. Yeah, but I have to take them every 8 hours. So if I take them earlier, then everything else is earlier. Like instead of taking them at 8, I got to take them earlier than that. John's in at 25. Looking for 27.
This is just. Oh, look. Okay. I'm going to give you this with it. So here's Incredible Hulk 426, but look, it comes in a bag from Marvel Direct Marketing.
Wow.
It said Hulk on it. Printed and packaged in Canada. And I'm not going to charge you guys the 50% tariff.
John's in at 30.
Do you guys want more books? You want a bigger stack?
Looking for 32.
John, Fab, you want more? Bigger? Okay, John is the winner right now at 30.
Fab is out.
Okay, count it down.
Okay. Shelly's in at 35.
Oh, look at that.
New
That sounds good.
money.
John Beck and Shell, do you guys want bigger piles or do you want me to stay with 20 or so? You guys tell me. I'll let the bidders make the decisions here at this auction house.
That's right. You guys drive the truck.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Well, I drink my coffee black, so that's nothing. Oh, that's too bad, John.
We're at 35. Well, John, you cannot exit until you bid 37. If you're on your phone, John, put your phone on airplane mode and then come back in, like turn off airplane mode after a few minutes, because then it finds a new tower for you.
John's in at 40, looking for 42.
So guys, think about it. What would you like to see today? We've got cameras. We've got jewelry. We got a little bit of toys. We got reproduction advertising signs that were made back in the 70s. We've got a gazillion, trillion, billion, million comics.
Shelly's out. Thank you for your bids. Anyone else? We're at 40 with John.
Elizabeth says jewelry sounds good.
All in, all done.
Guys, get in on this suggestion train.
Going twice.
And if you're here and you're Robin Williams, say, hello, dearie.
Actually, that's B4. Shelly wants toys or comics.
Okay. Well, I know I got 2 people here for comics or 3 people here for comics. So right now, that's what we're doing. Until some people tell me otherwise. I will try another advertising sign thing in a second. They are pretty awesome.
I'd be mildly interested to see some of the cameras.
Okay. So just need a couple people to say it. And no, Kyle, you can't have Carrie say cameras too.
He's not interested in cameras.
Yeah, just so I'd put them up. I see how it works.
Yeah.
Oh, I like chocolate. My life is like a Nutter Butter. You definitely know what you're going to get. Okay, we sold?
Yeah.
Okay. Sold. Congratulations, Sean. It's here. Hey, you guys want to see another sign?
What did I miss?
Now, this one does have a crease on the side right here. Right there, you see it?
Yep.
But this is a Clark's Spool Girl, has the metal grommet up in the top. Again, probably made in the 70s. This one here is another die cut, rich cream top bottles. Ooh, in modern cream top bottles. And you have the Drink Knee High Soda with the pair of girls' legs. $10 choice. These are reproductions. Something weird. I might pull this one. I'm going to pull this one and I'll put something different there.
Hello, Jeff. How are you?
Yeah.
Is that Jeffrey or is that a different Jeff?
There you go. There, instead of the Spool Girl, I'll put the Drink Moxie die cut. So advertising signs, these are pretty good size.
Jeff, if you want to get registered, there's the instructions, or you can follow the green banner.
The knee high is 14.5 by 9 3/4.
Mark is in at 10.
You're bidding on choice of the reproduction signs. Like I said, these are all 70s, 80s old stock.
Might
The
need
guy
to
started making them in the 60s and he passed away, but they stopped making catalogs in 92. So my guess is everything is kind of in that 30-year period.
might need to pull the camera up. Can't see the one at the top.
Okay. Better.
Yeah. Well, yeah. See half the Moxie. John's in at 14. Mark's in at 16. Knee high. She's showing her knees.
Yep. That's why thigh high didn't work right.
That's right.
The bottle didn't look like it was in the right spot.
Those cream top bottles are cool looking.
Yeah.
John's at 20, looking for 22. That's right, he did. He drank grape knee high.
Who? Who drank grape knee high?
Radar on MASH.
He was the one with the big thick glasses like my wife's glasses, right?
We're at 20 with John, looking for 22. Anyone else? This is for choice. Mark's in at 22. Looking for 24. Oh, dang, Karen. Where do you live? John is out. All in, all done. Going once. Going twice. We are sold to Mark for $22. Choice. Which one or ones would you like, Mark?
You know what's funny?
What's that?
I just read the logo on the Moxie. Never sticky sweet. Like, what the heck was sticky sweet?
I don't know. He wants the Moxie.
Moxie, got it.
Backup bidder, John. Would you like the knee high or the cream top for 20?
22.
Or, yeah, 22, sorry. 22. Some kind of drink, Gash. John might have left us again.
Yeah, let's start back at 10 in case John doesn't want any.
Okay.
Okay. John, if you want either one of those at 22, just comment. Pass. Okay. This one is a remake of a very famous die cut display for Ken Wall. This is the Lou Gehrig model glove. You can see right there. Yeah, there's some staining just from like where they've been in the cardboard boxes for that time. Again, probably 70s, early 80s made on that. So you get your choice, your bidding on choice. Here you go. That one's awesome.
Mark's in at 10. Looking for 12. I love those old baseball uniforms.
Yeah. Yeah, this is an awesome little die cut sign. Instead, the real one is a little bit larger. Well, there's two models. There's a store display model that's very large with an easel back that's like $3,000 to $5,000. And then they had a hanging one that's very similar to this, but I think it's about 2 or 3 inches taller. And that sells for quite a bit.
Looking for 12.
In my opinion, this is probably one of the best ones that we have. The Ken Wall. Lou Gehrig. It's funny that like a glove back then, you're talking back in the 30s, was $10.
Right.
For like $150, you could buy a car.
Yep. Anybody else? Looking for 12.
Looking for choice, $10, looking for 12. 10 looking for 12. Think we lost John back again.
I think so too. Nope, he's in at 15. John's at 15, looking for 17. Mark's at 17. Looking for 19 or better to advance the bid. John's at 20. Looking for 22. Mark's at 22. Looking for 24 or better. Looking for 24. John's out.
Okay, go ahead and start countdown.
Anyone else? All in, all done. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Mark for $22. Signs choice. That's what I was going to say. I think he's taking that one.
Which one do you want, Mark?
He wanted the one you took.
Figured. Okay, how about both of these together? Let's do it together, these two. Just get them off my table here. $10 start for the pair. I'm just going to be just try to move stuff. $10 start for the pair on the old reproduction sign.
How stiff is that knee high?
Well, it looks like she works out pretty good. I mean,
Right.
it's
okay.
It's a thick stock.
Yeah. Mark's in at 10. John's at 12.
Welcome in, everybody. I see we got 23 friends in the house. Thank you all for being here. We do appreciate it. We are apologetic that we were half an hour late. We do apologize. You are getting both signs for one money this time. Both signs, not choice. I'm giving you both. You get the die cut rich whole cream top bottles milk and the knee high shows some leg after you drink it bottle of soda. The rich whole milk has the old like grommet in it. You can see there got a little bit of corrosion on that grommet.
Paul's in at 12.
No, John Beck is at 12.
Yep.
Paul, we need 14 from you. 14. You get both. Looking for 14. We have 12 with John Beck. Looking for 14. 12 looking for 14. No problem, Paul. Yep. Yeah, John was in already. He was in at 12. Mark came in at 10. John came in at 12. We're looking for 14. You get the pair. You get both. The one is like 14 inches tall. Pretty good size.
Paul is out. Thank you for your bids. We're at 12 with John. Looking for 14. Anyone else?
2 for one money. 2. Anybody want 2. I got 2. I got 2 pieces.
All in, all done. Going once. Going twice. And I need to rearrange these numbers. I screwed up.
This is number 7.
Sold to John Beck for $12.
Very good. Cleared that off the table. On to our next item. Okay, here I do another little stack of comic books for you guys. So I know we had some people come. 1. Ooh, that's so cool. Look at that one. See, now that's the real Thor.
Yeah.
That's the classic Thor. There's 2. That's an older one. Here's number 3. Cyforce number 1. Here's number 4. Thor. Oh, here you go. Mephisto versus the X-Men. 5. Marvel Fanfare. 6. Marvel Fanfare. 7. Another Marvel Fanfare. 8. What year is that? 1988. Marvel Fanfare with the black suit Spider-Man. 9, 10, 11. This one. Okay. 12, 13, 14,
John's in at 15.
15,
Is that Morbius I saw?
16. No. That's Neymar. 17. Look at this one. This is an early Thor. Double size annual.
Creepy guy.
18. Thor annual 11. Look how minty this is. 19. Here's another Thor, 75 center. 1981. It's 20. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yep, 20.
John's at 15, looking for 17. Shelly comes in at 12. James comes in at 20.
Well, John was already at 15. So.
Yeah, I've got him.
James is in at 20, looking for 22 or better.
Shelly, he just beat you.
Here, look, there's a special stack of surprise comics. I'm not even going to show you what they are. I'm just going to tell you that they look like they're all Marvel and earlier.
John's 30, looking for
There you go.
32. Mystery.
Yeah, it's just like an extra 5 books.
Shelly's at 35. Looking for 37.
I like big lots and I cannot lie. Your other brothers can't deny. John is in at 40. James is out. Let's get crazy.
Thank you for your bids, James. For 42. Shelly's also out. Anyone else?
And Kyle, it was paintware on the enameling image.
Oh, okay. All in, all done. Going once. Going twice.
3 times a day.
Sold to John for 40. Comic lot. Thank you, John.
I don't even know what else you got. You got that. You got an Alpha Flight 1. Thor. Another cool Thor. And that, I guess that one Thor has a map of Asgard in it. An Asgardian map. Nice grab, nice grab.
Yes, it was.
I like Thor. Hi, puppy. Hello, puppers.
Is it Grunting Willow?
Nope.
Destiny.
Destiny. Oh my God. Okay, let's here, my sports fan. Okay,
Sports cards?
my sports fans. Here, this is a vintage, probably like 1950s, maybe a little older, original Baltimore Orioles pendant. Belt pendant. This is good. I think I paid like $20 for this. And this is a good one. Oh, with the bird on it. There you go. Gotta reach my hand all the way down inside to get the tip to the show.
Hello, Joyce.
Trust me, guys, this is a good one.
Joyce is in at 30. Looking for 32. That is cool.
Yeah, Baltimore Orioles. And it does go all the way to the end. There's no chip on the end. It's missing one of the little strings here, and it was thumbtacked up originally, but 1950s probably. Hey, Kyle, you know where I come from?
Your mother?
Come from a land down under.
You don't have a Vegemite sandwich, do you?
I never was a fan of Vegemite.
No. That stuff looks horrible.
You know how it looks? It tastes the same.
Yeah. And hopefully you're not slack-jawed in some den. What's up, JEK?
This is number 9 already.
Yes. We're
Look at
30
that.
Joyce, looking for 32.
Look at that. Even though I didn't start till half an hour late, caught up on the speed of our normal auction.
Anyone else?
Hi, JK. Hello, hello, hello.
All in, all done. Going once. We are going twice.
Yeah, imagine Spam and dog food mix
Yeah.
with like a tomatoey aftertaste. Like Spam dog food meatloaf.
Sold to Joyce for $30. Thank you, Joyce.
Congratulations, Joyce. That's a really good one. This is one of the harder images to find for Orioles.
He says she is a fan.
That's awesome. Glad to put it because it's been sitting here for a while. Okay.
I know somebody that wants jewelry.
Elizabeth wants jewelry. But we need a few people for jewelry.
Anybody else out there for jewelry?
Here, let's do some watches. How about let's do this little bag.
Okay.
Stuff down. Stuff down. Bring us down to the table a little further. There we go. Let's see what we got here.
Bill at 10, right?
Yep, start at $10.
Okay. Joyce said, hubby will love it. Sure, on jewelry. And Gail. So we got 3 people.
West Clock Scotty. Pocket watch. I don't know how this open. I can't figure out how to open it. But there's that.
I noticed that lighter's not in there.
No, the lighter's not in here. I didn't get the lighter with this. Timex Indiglow. These are actually good Timex Indiglows.
Mm-hmm.
Decent little reseller lot. And this one is also a Timex.
James says you have to be smarter than the equipment you're operating in.
Oh, well, I'm screwed. Okay, here is a
Got some custom links.
South Carolina little moon thing. A little Try God pin.
Try God.
That one's cool.
I thought those were aliens at first.
Got rhinestones. They look like little gestures.
Yeah.
Get that. Okay, let me look at these rings and see.
John's in at 12, looking for 14.
My glasses up here. Okay, this one is 14 karat gold.
Goldfield,
It's probably electroplate.
HG something for like heavy.
It's 14 KTGE and then H something.
Yep. That's pretty though.
Yeah, it's pretty little. All right. I didn't even look at this stuff.
We're 12 with John, looking for 14.
Okay, let me see what this other ring says.
It says, buy me, buy me.
This ring says 18K GERSG. So 18 karat gold electro
Maybe
RSC or RSG. Super blingy.
Mm.
Look at that thing. Prong set.
Yeah.
Really nice baguettes in it. Really nice. You want to check this one?
Ooh. Amethyst, maybe. That reminds me. I have to ship something to Kim.
This one, I don't see any markings on it at all. Oh,
14 just for the hell of it.
okay. I think the Timex Indiglo watch and then the pocket watch. Okay, and then I'm going to check these cufflinks. These are beautiful,
Yeah. Oh,
beautiful red. Like that.
they're broken. CC's in at 16, looking for 18.
Oh, like that. It's cool. Thanks.
John's at 18, looking for
And
20.
these are marked something, so I'm going to look and see what they're marked.
Probably swank, but that's just a guess.
They are Simmons.
Oh, Simmons. CC's
So
at
it's
20.
Simmons. And then it says patent applied for. And that's all I see.
John's in at 24, looking for 26. Whoops. I anticipated and I got it wrong. CC's at 28. Ooh, CC.
Bag o' jewelry.
Looking for 30. CC tricked the trickster.
Oh, thanks. So.
John's at 32, looking for 34. Hi, Kim.
Hi, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
Starting to get a southern accent now.
I hear that. She's almost sounding like Picky Nicky.
Honey, we'll have to put the stuff in the car. You have to take it to the post office. Or you can send it in.
John's out. Thank you for your bids. Anyone else? I'm out actually too. All in, all done. Going once.
There, I fixed DC's thing too.
Going twice. Sold to CC for 34. Bag O jewelry.
Bag o' jewelry.
Timex was one of them. JEK.
Yeah, Timex Indiglo was one of them.
Yep. Congratulations, CC.
Okay, let's try how about let's try reproduction sign again.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Lion Brewery 1895. This was like their sign that they would have put up on the thing. This one does have a little stain on it from the warehouse. There, a little stain. This one is plain back. Probably 1980s reproduction.
Choice,
The original
right?
one's a lot of money. This one is a little older, probably early to mid 70s reproduction. Got the metal grommet. There is, you can see a little bit of bluing, like corrosion on the grommet. Let's see. And this is the Barnum and Bailey Circus Jumbo, the children's giant pet. What I think is funny is they cut off his tusk.
Ouch.
Yeah, like poor Jumbo.
I know. That's an African elephant.
As opposed to a,
Indian elephant.
how can you tell?
Their big floppy ears that I love.
It says Barnum and Bailey and Hutchinson challenge the world. $1 million that Jumbo is the largest and heaviest, $100,000, largest and heaviest elephant ever seen by mortal man, either in the wild or in captivity.
John's in at 10.
So you get choice on the vintage advertising reproduction signs. I'll give you size on these. Second. The Lime Brewery is cool just because it shows all the other ones. It is 15.5 inches by 10 3/4 inches.
Paul's in at 12, looking for 14. John's in at 16. Looking for 18.
Uplink the file.
Yep. Thank you, Cece. That was very nice. Paul is out. Thank you for your bids. Anyone else? All in, all done. Going once. $16. Choice signs. Which one or ones would you like, John? I think I know which one, but
He wants both.
could be. Lion Brewery sounds pretty cool.
Both. Number 11.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, John.
Did he say both?
It says both are. He
Huh.
he did.
That did come up on my stream.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. There, it just now popped up. Huh.
Okay, because on jewelry, let's see. Okay. You're going to get both of these. Yeah, you can see this one is marked right there. It is sterling.
There you go, John. That's really weird.
So it's like a triple strand necklace, sterling silver. This one's Benjamin's Jewelers. This one is also sterling.
Is this going to be choice or?
Nope, you're going to get the pair.
Ooh.
Let's keep them guessing. Marked right up there. And I'm going to look at the cross to see if the cross itself marked somewhere. I thought it was. It is marked right there on the side, sterling.
Okay.
Yeah, what the hell? Let's try it.
Okay. There you go, folks.
And this is a nice thick cross. 2 sterling silver necklaces, one with a sterling cross.
My little brother's in at 10.
We are way under scrap by a long shot.
And that's why he's bidding. Joyce is in at 15. Looking for 17. Can you show that cross up close again?
Yep, I'll show it to you.
Okay.
Got like rope vining. You can see it is very thick.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Carrie's in at 17. Looking for 19. Joyce is going for the knockout bid of 25. Those are nice containers to put them in too.
Yeah, I mean, what is it? What's silver at right now? Like 31 or 32?
Carrie's at 27, looking for 29.
I just know I spent $500 on jewelry this weekend.
Oh yeah.
430, I think, is what I figured it out at.
Joyce is at 35, looking for 37.
Who else used to buy a lot of jewelry when we had to? Oh, Dark Side bought jewelry.
Right. Looking for 37. Gail says silver's at 33, 31.
Nice. Damn, last time I looked, it was at 31, I think, or $30.31, maybe.
Oh, 33, 31.
I figure I'm guessing that gold and silver are going to start going up because anytime the stock market goes down, for some odd reason, gold and silver go up.
Usually, yep. Let me know if you're in or out, brother. I'm looking for 37.
And these will come with these nice little pretty holder thingies. That way they don't get tangled up and stuff.
Ooh, Gary surprised me. Carrie's at 37, looking for 39.
Here's the real way to look at it. 5 years ago, you could have bought a Bitcoin for $35. Well, for $300, maybe 5 years ago.
That. God. Here I thought my Shiba Inu was going to take off. It keeps going down and down and down.
Yeah, gold's gonna hit 3,000 an ounce. Like, there's no question about that.
Yeah.
And I honestly believe silver's gonna hit 50 an ounce this year.
Seriously, you think that?
I think it'll hit 50.
Carries out. Anyone else? All in, all done. Going once. Going twice. Those are awesome. Sold to Joyce for $40.
Congratulations, Joyce.
That was a hell of a deal, I think. Not just because of the silver content, but because they were really nice.
Nice buy, Joyce.
Once Joyce gets locked in on something, it's hard to beat her.
That's what we like to see.
Lighter.
I was waiting until Greg Luss came in to light her up.
Well, John's still here.
Okay, guys, look at this. Now, this is a vintage Iwo Jima World War II era airman open mess lighter. You can see the pearl. You can see the mountain. The background here is like Iwo Jima Islands. The white is like where the paint is coming off. This is going to be a $20 start. Made in Japan.
Oh, that bottom is missing. That screw.
Oh, is the screw missing?
Yep.
I can probably find a screw laying around.
I'm in at 20.
Yeah, very rare. Like Iwo Jima Airmen.
You know how I like my World War II stuff.
Yeah. Like if it was just World War II, it's good. But the fact it's Iwo Jima and it's airmen, it's really, really good.
I'm in at 27, looking for 29.
I don't hold anything back at all for sale. If I show it in the video, it's up here. It's for sale.
John's in at 35. I'm in at 37. Looking for 39 or better to advance the bid. John, you're surprising me. John is out. Thank you for your bids. Anyone else?
1945.
We're at 37 with me, looking for 39.
If anybody does World War II, Iwo Jima is probably, other than Pearl Harbor, I would say it is probably one of the most significant battles.
All in, all done. Going once.
I tried to look, Kyle. There's nothing. Like the only stuff I saw was new Zippos with, Iwo Jima on it. And obviously, it's where the Marines planted the flag.
Damn, Joyce. Sold to me for 37. Thank you, Brian. And thank you, John.
I think that's a good buy. I think that's $150 to $200 lighter.
Yeah, I did not see one like it at all when I did.
There was nothing, and I Googled it. Like,
yep,
I looked on Google to try to find one. I found a similar cigarette case for $900 from an auction house. So, congratulations, Kyle.
Thank you. Thing is, it's for my collection, not going to be for sale.
Not yet.
Exactly.
That's what we all say.
Not until I'm old and feeble. Oh, wait, that's next week.
That was last week at the show.
Joyce, I thought you were going to come in, actually.
Okay, so
I was holding my breath.
How do you guys want me to do this big thing of miscellaneous jewelry? There's a lot of vintage. I mean, there's Victorian in here. Like this is Victorian. Little piece of enamelware. There are pins, there are brooches, there's earrings, there are enameled pieces, there's natural stone, there's like the tortoise shelly type plasticky stuff there. There is mother pearl pins. Do you guys want me to do one cubby at a time? Do you want me to do choice of so many cubbies, or just put a bunch of stuff on the table and do lots? Or how do you guys want me to sell it? There's like over 80 pieces. There might be more like 90 to 100 pieces. That's got some kind of marking in it.
What was that?
There's some kind of marking.
You guys are typing this overtime?
Yep, just make sure doggies don't.
Joyce is suggesting do small lots. JEK said sell individually.
Okay.
I would probably do just a cubby each, you know.
Okay. So then we'll start with this one.
What are we starting each one of them out at?
We can do $10 lots.
Okay.
So start lots at $10. I haven't looked at any of this stuff, but whatever. I know what I paid for the whole lot. So there's the marking on this one. GPSC.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to open it, babe? Here's a little.
Oh, that's pretty. I love the grapple.
Yeah, I think she's like porcelain.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
As you're showing that.
Any markings? Anything I'll tell you guys. Some of them I'll put 2 lots together. I don't see any markings on this. Okay, so you're gonna get those. This is, I think it's like for your hair. And you can kind of see it's semi see-through, like when there's light behind it. This is awesome. Maybe I'll do it in rows. This is like a brown tortoisey shell look. And then here's some turquoise beads. It looks like the string broke on them. How's that? These are glass. These stones here, they're cold to the touch. Okay, how's that? That looks like a good little lot there. It's brown, more so than black. And when you hold it up to the light, it is semi-cold. It's definitely not glass. Man.
John's in at 10, looking for 12.
It's like if you look at it in the light, you can kind of see it's a little translucent and brownish. Almost has a tortoiseshell look to it.
Looking for 12.
That box right there. Just turn that box up on the side. Yep. Now, sorry about that. Wow, we're only at 10?
Yeah, only 10 so far.
Yeah, I don't think it's glass.
John's in at 10. Looking for 12.
I don't think it's glass. It doesn't have any pliable to it.
Love that pin.
And maybe, I don't know. I don't know jewelry. I'm just, yeah. I buy it because I figured you guys would be like, hey, sell the whole lot. And I was like, oh, okay. I would have done that.
Anyone else? Only at 10. Looking for 12. What's that thing that looks like it goes with that bracelet?
This is for your hair.
Yeah, I was going to say, what the heck?
Like an old bobby pin type thing.
Huh.
It is very similar in color, though.
Yeah. Joyce is in at 12, looking for 14.
Yeah, I would say, JK, my guess is, is that, I mean, it could be glass. I don't know. It's not super cold to the touch. But you can definitely see like some marbling in it, like if you get it just at the right angle. It's so hard to show you.
Yeah. Joyce is in at 16, looking for 18. Some interesting pieces there.
If we get to 2, 3, 4, 6. If we get to 25, I'll throw in the rest of the stuff on this row.
Now, do you have sterling stuff separate from all of this stuff?
Yes.
Okay. John's out.
And at 25, you'll get another 3. This is 3 cubbies worth. There's another 3 cubbies. So if we get to 25, I'll just throw it all in there.
Joyce is at 25.
Okay. So then this is also in there. Little biscuit doll.
Oh, I got my little pooping coin doll.
Your potty poacher.
Yeah.
These are cute. These are like 1950s little hair bobby pins.
Are those clowns?
They are clowns.
Oh, that's cool.
And these actually sell. It's really funny.
Oh, rocking horses.
So
Anything vintage sells usually. Like my friend always says, somebody's going to want it, need it, or collect it.
and these are swank cufflinks.
Yep.
So swanky.
Very popular name for tie clips. And
this is like a really thick metal, almost looks like clay art with some stones.
But it's metal. Yeah. That's interesting. Older style clip.
And it does look, I mean, the color is good.
Almost
for it.
Sterling.
Yeah, well, it's got that color, but I didn't see any marking, so I'm not going to say it is. How's that?
Yeah.
I would rather you guys buy it and not think it's sterling and then get it and go, oh my God, it was sterling.
Plus the back dimpling like that usually isn't sterling.
Yeah. That's kind of what I thought too, but I can't always say that because I have seen stuff like that with.
Right.
So that's a nice little slide brooch pin. It's pretty good size.
Yeah, pendant or pin.
There is.
Ooch. Oh, a nice little flag.
Yeah, with all the little stones. That's the back of that.
Stone flag. Looking for 27.
And then a dove.
Dove. Turtle dove. Turtle dove.
So there you go.
Anybody want to come in at 27? Some nice vintage pieces there.
I like the little bisque, like Cupid Indian. And this is real turquoise.
All in, all done.
14 pieces. You're getting 14 out.
Not even $2 a piece. Going twice. Sold to Joyce for 25. Congratulations, Joyce. I think you did well on that.
I think you did too.
Ruh-roh. Timber.
Make it a mess. Okay.
Congratulations.
What lot number was that, Kyle? 14?
That was 14, yes.
Okay.
And I sent you a private message.
Nice grab there. Okay. Okay. I don't think that's what it is. I think she's looking at the watch. Okay, here you go. The bracelet. A little charm bracelet.
Patriot.
Yeah, little charms. So you're gonna get that. Gonna be a $10 start. If we get to 25, I'll do the whole row.
Row.
Got a little bowling pin.
My dad used to be into bowling.
Got a rose.
That's cute.
These are actually really nice. They're earrings. Just because of those clasps, these could be like unmarked or for the way they look. Little pin.
That's pretty.
Enameled elephant.
Elefante with the upturned trunk, so it's good luck.
And a little stones, like rhinestones inside.
Gail's in at 10, looking for 12.
That one's heavy.
Let's go. Gold. Gold, I tell you. Have Cornelius lick it.
Huh.
Looking for 12. We're in 10 with Gail. At 25, he'll give you the whole row.
Yep. So I show you three cubbies worth out of it, and then
John's at 20, looking for 22. Joyce
remember
is at 25.
Okay.
Show the rest.
Now these might be silver. Like, I don't know. They have a good look to them with like a coat.
John's in at 30, looking for 32.
Little bunny clips there.
Bunnies.
See if this says anything on it. I don't see any markings on these clip earrings. There are those.
Basket weave pattern there.
You got some tennis racket Christmas pen.
Joyce is at 35, looking for 37.
You get at 150. I'm gonna give you everything in the case.
In the case.
because that's the number that I would have started the case off at. Okay, there's those. Here is a mother of pearl piece dove brooch. Here is a, first I thought it was a button, but it's a pin. A star. Might be like a military remembrance star.
Gail is out.
Here is a pair of little clearish, pinkish gold earrings.
John is out. That leaves Joyce.
Here is a cane with a horseshoe.
Yeah, that's interesting looking.
So that's everything in the third row.
Okay. Anyone else? We're at 35 with Joyce. All in, all done. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Joyce. B15. Congratulations, Joyce.
Congratulations, Joyce. I like the little bunny earrings. Okay. Gonna do our third row here. Some dangly earrings. Dangly danglies. Dangly dangly. They are marked made in Western Germany. Those. The leaf. Okay, there's a pair of these earrings like this. They're like enameled. See if they're marked anything. Don't see any marking on those. And this pair of earrings is cute.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any markings on that either. Run away. Okay, and this is like one of those copper painted, enameled, like funky 70s, like artsy pins. There is. Trying to see if I can make out the name on this thing. Let's watch here. I think it says Timex. The crystal is blurry. Maybe I can make it out on the back. Base metal bezel, something steel back.
Look for a $10 starting bid.
It is Timex. Timex.
Or at 25, you get the whole row shown.
Blingy dingly dangly. Little pin brooch.
Gail's in at 25. Show the row.
Okay. What a big old that thing.
Big old eyeball.
And let's see, do I see any marking? I don't see any markings there. Little black glass bracelet. I don't see anything on the back. Ooh, these are pretty. These things.
Yeah,
They are marked something.
that might say sterling on it.
No, it says Japan.
Ah,
It's Japan. Here's a bracelet. Pretty light blue on it. And here's another little brooch. Almost looks like a musical note. So that's everything in this row. But I don't feel like it's enough. And the pair of cufflinks. These have like some kind of stone on them. They're very heavy.
that's interesting looking.
So there you go.
We're at 25 with Gail, looking for 27. Anybody? Anybody? Anyone else? All in, all done. We are going once. We are going twice. We are sold to Gail for 25. Excellent, Gail.
Congratulations, Gail.
And I think that was her first win of the day. Yep,
What, 16?
correct. Congratulations.
Okay. All both these are passing. Okay, we'll do the same thing. We'll do a $10 start. If we get to 25, here's what we got left, guys. So we've done 3. There's still 3 left. We're doing this row right here. We're going to do left to right. At 25, you get the whole row. We started at 10. Potential spam. Not interested in potential spam. This one's got a marking right there, but I don't know what it says. AJ something. AJG maybe. I'm not there. Really cute, like the lighthouse and
Yeah.
another pen.
Christmas. None of the stones are missing. That's nice.
This is a cool bracelet. Let me see. I might see a marking.
Looking for $10 bid or 25, depending upon what you want to see.
This is marked 925 on the clasp. Mark 925 right here on the clasp. That one's really cute. Very heavy. These are natural stone of some sort, like polished agate or something.
Almost looks like tiger eye, but really dark.
Yeah.
Joyce is in at 25. Show the row.
Show the row. You got it. Those are cute. Here is, look, prong set sticker still on this thing. It's weird. This goes in their hair, the hair clip,
Yeah.
with a dangly rhinestone prong
That's
set.
interesting. I've not seen something like that.
Here's another bracelet. I'm looking to see if I can see any markings on this. That other one was really hard to see. I don't see any markings on this. Does this go on like a collar for a blouse or something? It's old.
James says Japanese women used to wear that hair thing,
Yeah,
the dangly.
they're fancy.
South Carolina.
Yep.
What's that say?
1788 Bella Ryan, maybe? Yeah, that's the name of the brand. Bella something.
I used to sail with the Bella Wood.
Bella Ryan on there. There's a St. Christopher metal key fob thing.
Got to keep you safe while you're traveling.
Another brooch. Another
What a
Christmas
cute
tree.
way to do a tree, yeah.
The 3 tree.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Got a donkey on it. Donkey. Little glass donkey. Ooh, this is pretty. That thing. The Aurora Borealis brooch. Now this is, I think what this was, by the way it looks to me, is, I think this is the blue Aurora Borealis, but I think it was originally a 3-strand. See the way the clasp is, and it has this extra one dangling,
Mm-hmm.
and then here is an extra strand. So I think it was a 3-strand like this.
Easy repair.
So that's what I think this was.
For
But
20
beautiful. Definitely glass or Aurora Borealis or whatever it's called.
For 25, looking for 27. That's a lot of stuff.
Yep, lots of stuff in there.
And Gail comes in at 27.
And this one is Mark Sterling.
Gail's at 27, looking for 29.
We're at 27, looking for 29. Some really beautiful stuff, some natural stone. The Aurora Borealis is amazing. Like, this is just beautiful, the color, and this is definitely glass. or Crystal, whichever one.
Oh, Joyce. I had a number keyed up, but that wasn't it. We're at 30 with Joyce. We're at 32 with Gail.
It's a cute little lot.
Looking for 34. It's colorful.
Yeah, that one triple strand, once you fix it, would be really good. And then, like I said, this one is marked, but I don't know the marking.
Looking for 34. And that is the number I had. Now, John Beck, he's harder to do. He pulls numbers out of all sorts of places. Gail is out.
Oh, come on. Don't you remember Greg Lusk? 677.
True.
327.98.
He was the worst.
Love Greg.
Yep. She'd come in more often. Anyone else?
I wonder if Greg happens to be Big Balls.
All in, all done.
Could you imagine it, Kyle?
He's what?
That Greg is Big Balls?
What's that mean?
So haven't you been watching like the news? So like the Doge team, the guy, the head kid that's like, a brilliant analyst, techie kid that's kind of like, under Elon Musk, but still like in the head of that department, like working on the audits and stuff.
Right.
His name is Big Balls. They call him Big Balls.
We'll have to ask him next time he pops in. We are sold to Joyce for $35, I believe it was. Yep, $35.
Hey, Greg, do you happen to know Big Balls in person?
That was B-17, like the bomber.
He's famous now.
Yeah, it's amazing the crap you read on the internet and stuff about what they assume, and the people that are commenting what they assume and everything else. It's kind of silly.
Well, apparently what it was is he won a contest. A contest. He decoded the Dead Sea Scrolls. Like,
Really?
yeah, like ancient language scrolls. He found a way to decode them. And that's what made him like so sought after.
James says, well, Elon does have 49 kids.
Yeah. But it's not one of his kids, I don't think.
And I sent you another private message.
Could you imagine the child support?
Oh, I know it. For a billionaire, who cares?
Oh, this pen. It's beautiful.
That is.
Yeah, I know. Are you wanting me to put it up? Is that what you're saying? I'll get to it.
Yeah. So's the whole row.
I'll get to it after this one. After this.
I kind of figured.
Okay, this one is Hickok Master Plate. Hey, so like a wishbone.
Those are military buttons.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
These are turquoise. They're cold to the touch. Got that like spider veiny look to them.
Mm-hmm.
Those are really neat though.
Gail is in at 25. Show the row.
Here's a pair of earrings. Let's see. There you go.
Got a little
It almost
something in the middle.
Well, yeah, I mean it almost looks like monogram letters, like CEC or something.
Hmm.
And
Just
this one is
it looked like there was like a rhinestone, but I guess not.
no. These are Napier.
Grapevines.
Pair of bluebirds.
Yeah.
So
Bluebird
cute.
of happiness to poop on your shoulder.
Here is a swordfish kind of jelly belly
Hmm.
with a stone. That stone.
And a ruby looking eye.
Yeah. That one's really cool. I like that one a lot.
When you're out at sea, Brian, those bluebirds, that's
Yeah.
what flying fish look like.
That's what look like?
Flying fish.
Oh, I know what flying fish look like.
Yeah.
You know, I lived in Hawaii for a while, right?
Oh, okay. We used to love watching those things. That's missing a stone, possibly.
It is missing a stone. Yes.
We're at 30 with Joyce, looking for 32. Might be.
Another.
Oh, another bluebirds.
Another pair of cufflinks. Cute.
Mm-hmm.
Simple yet elegant.
When I was on my ship, I saw a sea turtle that was the size of a Volkswagen.
Nice. That's
right.
a big turtle.
Yeah, it was huge. James says 2 turtle doves and a partridge. That looks like a columbine flower.
Oh, wait, there's more in this row. Here's a dangly.
Another Patriot bracelet, charm bracelet.
Yeah. With
Toggle.
a whole bunch of doodaddies on it.
Mm-hmm. It almost reminds me of, is it Prada that makes, no.
Isn't it Brighton? Brighton makes some of that stuff.
I don't think it's Prada. It's another name. It starts with a P. Oh, those are pretty.
Pair of earrings. Oh, these are nice. These look older.
Gail's at 32. Looking for 34.
Those earrings. Little screwback earrings, like little rhinestone.
Imagine what those would be worth if they were true diamonds.
I've seen that happen. I've seen people sell stuff and then it comes out to be like real.
Right. Joyce is at 35, looking for 37.
It would never happen to me because I don't have that kind of luck. But
Yeah.
I mean, it could happen from me, but because I don't really look.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I just want to flip stuff.
That's like when Pam sells jewelry. Kim makes all these weird little grunts and noises because she thinks that Pam's starting it at way too cheap.
Pam doesn't care. Pam was with me for so long that she has seen so much stuff and seen us buy like so much stuff that you just get to the point where you're just like, yeah, whatever.
Oh, the old license plate markers.
Yeah, American veterans, disabled American veterans.
Yeah. Throw your keys in the post office and it's guaranteed to get to you. At least it was way back then. We're at 35 with Joyce. Look, we're at 37. Yeah, Pam, she knows what she pays for things. If she gets enough that she feels she's gotten a bargain, she'll sell it. Doesn't matter.
Taught her well. That's the way I look at it.
There
It's
you
all-
go, James. He says, I love it when I bought the $5 painting from an estate sale, finding out it was worth $35,000 to $40,000. That's awesome.
Yeah. Listen, I have so much art, guys, that is all listed artists, but it takes so much research that I am going to probably bring it to YouTube or something at some point in time and I'm just going to cost average it. Like I know I bought 1,500 pieces. I paid like $30,000. I paid $20 a piece across the board.
Right.
So I'm probably going to just bring it to auction and start everything out at $30. Like there's a Courvoisier painting in there that I turned down $5,000 for.
Anyone else? Work 37 with Gail. Let me know if you're in or out, Joyce.
It's just I don't want to sit and look up, all the different names.
And then to get it authenticated too on some of it, depending upon what it is.
Yeah, I mean most of that like comes with the research.
All in, all done.
I mean, this is all stuff from when my dad was buying art, like in Hawaii and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, we sold an SS car for 40,000 that resold for 150,000. I sold an Arthur Best painting, which is a Western artist, for my dad for 45,000 that sold 6 years later for 300,000.
Now, SS car, you're talking German?
No, he was an American painter. He did paintings of like Long Island and stuff like that.
Gail is out. Since Gail is out, this will be quick. If I could spell. Anyone else?
We got one more row, guys, and then we'll do some comics. Or we've got cameras. We've got those signs. Yeah, I mean, I've got paintings back into the 1700s.
Sold to Joyce for $40.
But I look at it like if I can get an extra 10 or 20 bucks per painting, times 1,500 paintings means I make 30 grand. Like, yeah, I know some of them are several thousands of dollars, but yeah, who cares?
Money, you're given a deal, and everybody's happy.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, if people are in here that know, like, it may not sell for $40. They may go, "Hey, that's a $25,000 painting. I'm willing to pay $10,000 for it." Okay, that's great. Like, I originally wanted to, I was only willing to sell the whole collection because that's how I bought it, and I didn't want like auctioneers to come in and just want to buy the best out and leave me with everything else.
Right.
So, if I wanted to sell it individually, I'd just do it myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's one row left, guys. One row left. Pick up this button. It reminds me of a baseball.
Yeah.
Super old. But it does look like a baseball. Button.
Who's got the button?
Big old giant mother of pearl button. This thing here. Got like that. Looks like a wreath kind of marking, so it might be that whatever that is that we had that last time. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a Victorian enameled pen thing. There's a big old snowflake brooch.
Now, what's the difference between a brooch and a pin?
The way you spell it.
I
Look at these little baguette
guess, yeah.
stones, and then all these little prong set stones. Those are really cute. You got an angel missing an eye.
She got in a fight with the demon.
Don't look up my skirt. That's where your pin is. This is like a little enameled cloisonne seahorse.
Almost looks copper.
It is. The back is copper.
Yeah, that's cool. Love that blue.
But yeah, the blue's awesome.
Looking for 10 or 25, depending upon what you want to do.
Pair of earrings here. This is the last row out of this tray. Here's this one. I can't tell if it's upside down or not. Looks like one of those little Alps hats, like the Yodelay hee hoo. And
A toque. Gail's in at 10.
I'm just going to do the rest of the row. I don't care if we started at 10.
Okay.
This is just a single earring. I do not see the match to it.
You'll see weeks from now in the bottom of a box.
These are glass or crystal. Again, the Aurora Borealis, because they have like that rainbow coating on them that gives them that rainbow color.
Looking for 12.
Here's another one of those hair danglers.
Did they have a price on that?
Yeah, she had $3 a piece on everything in the box, even the sterling pieces that were in here.
Ooh, those are pretty.
Yeah, these are neat. I like the way that the slide down over, and then
it's on the outside of your cuff. Yep.
But super nice stones.
Mm-hmm.
Here is a dog tag. Samuel
Pollock.
T43, 43. So these are from 1943.
Wow.
There's that. Roach clip.
Sweater clip or whatever they call those.
Yeah.
Nice aquamarine looking things.
Yeah, and it's marked.
It's my birthstone. What are you going to get me for my birthday, Brian? Same thing I got you?
Yep. I have a hard time remembering my wife's birthday. These are natural stone. These are neat. They're like polished. They almost like petrified wood, but they're like a polished agate or something.
Sure do, James. He asks, do you know why there's a notch in the dog tag?
Oh, I don't know.
When you died, they used to stick that notch in between your teeth, and then they would tap it between your teeth, basically.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. There's another hair dangler. Rhinestone prong set hair dangler.
Looking for 12.
And here's the last pair of beautiful earrings.
I'm in at 12. Dog tag's worth that for me. Ooh, Gail jumps to 25. I'm out. I'm cheap.
There you go. That's everything.
And I only wanted one thing.
I got a cool little case.
Looking for 27. That's actually supposed to be that. No, they don't. They're just oval, rectangular with no corners, basically. I still got mine somewhere. I think it's on a key ring. Anyone else?
We got 29 friends here. Hello, all 29 friends.
All in, all done.
Mommy's here.
Joyce, want to jump in? We're going once.
What are you running for?
We're going
What are
twice.
you fighting for?
E19 sold to Gail for $25. Jewelry lot. Congratulations, Gail. You get jail when you combine jewelry and Gale.
I think that was a good little lot.
Let's see here. Where's Gail? I know she's won some stuff. There she is. I'll have to get your email, Gail. We are on B20.
Congratulations, Gail. Okay. Let's do another choice on signage. I want to do choice on signage here. Really, really nice. I like this one a lot. And let me find another small one. The other one I have in my hand. Too big.
Advertising signs, vintage, starting at $10 for choice.
Yeah, these are reproductions made between the 60s and the early 90s. Their last catalog was 1992. So, but this one is definitely early 70s or late 60s made. You can see there's your metal grommet. There's a little push here. You only have a couple of this. Oh, I just broke it right there.
John, do you want to retract your bid?
So, but super nice. It's still there.
John's in at 20, looking for 22 unless he retracts.
And I'll tell you what, I'll do all three at one money. How's that? This one's awesome. All three one money. You get two fish and the Orphan Boy tobacco.
Looks like a brown trout. Maybe a rainbow. I don't know.
Yeah, this one looks like a bass. That one looks like a trout.
Yep. What's that other fin down there?
What do you mean?
Oh, it's his tail curling around. Okay. I couldn't see the curl part. Looking for 22. Orphan Boy with a jackass.
Yeah, that's a really, like, the original for that is really good because it's so many colors.
I still got a bag like that. It's not Orphan Boy, but it still has the tobacco in it too.
Nice. Yeah, and that one's very large. I mean, that's probably 18 inches, 16 inches,
I think you're right.
17 and a half by 11 and a half inches. Die cut. Really, really nice. So we're at 20 with John, looking for 22 or better. You get all three of the little vintage advertising reproduction vintage pieces.
Anyone else looking for 22? I've seen my share of brown trout when I was younger.
I'd love to go trout fishing.
Yeah, trout's good eating.
That'll be a good deal for John.
All in, all done. I've never caught a bass.
I used to catch bass all the time. We have 2 ponds in Pennsylvania.
My little brother and I used to catch baby catfish. You'd see them in a swarm just off the coast of or just off the bank. of our lake that we had down by our school.
You know the bass in your lake? That's crazy.
No bass. Going twice.
Yeah, I haven't figured out the fly fishing thing yet, but
Yeah, I've never tried that. Sold to John for $20. All 3 signs.
nice buy, John. The Orphan Boy is one of my favorite out of all the ones that I got.
We are on B21.
Okay, let's try another sign. Now this is awesome. You guys are gonna like this. Let's see if I can give you the right price here. But that one.
That's Mammy.
This one is, again, this is probably late 60s, early 70s remake. So I'd say 70s just to be safe. 14 inches by 12 inches. This one has, he only had like 3 of these. I took 2 of them. This one had a little chip there. Look, eggs were 31 cents, and you can change it. See, look.
Yeah. At first, I thought it was when the bread would be ready or something, you know?
Look, you can have butter for 37 cents. Butter's 26 cents. Eggs are 20 cents now.
Well, now they're $20.
So really awesome. Nice black Americana piece.
John says fly fishing is the best. Look for a $10 starting bid.
Yeah, this one's awesome.
John's in at 15.
And this is a mechanical. It's a mechanical one. That's probably why they didn't make very many of these. They were probably expensive for them to get like the pieces and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Look over 17.
Nice large sign there.
Back then, it's interesting how they overemphasize certain aspects of people.
You can see her penis?
No, they were just known as gay back then. John's at 15, looking for 17. Anyone else?
Man, it's a shame Pam's not in here.
Yeah, I wonder why she hasn't dropped in and said hi.
Yeah, I think she'd be all over this type of stuff. Nice black Americana.
All in, all done.
Nice mechanical repro sign from the 70s.
Really? Where's that at, James? Going once?
Well, I can buy a dozen eggs for like $3, $3.50 here now.
California, I think they're like $8, $12, something like that.
Yeah. They've actually came down like $1.50 since everybody's going crazy over it.
Mexico, okay. Now, James, do they, like with the bird flu, do they mass slaughter a whole bunch of them, you know, type of things?
I think you can buy 48 eggs out at the flea market out here because you can buy chickens, you can buy eggs, like fresh eggs and stuff like that for $10 maybe for 48. So it's not super cheap. I can't believe you're going to get this one for $15, John.
I know it. Sold to John for $15. That's a beautiful sign.
That's crazy. I did not expect that one to go that cheap.
I liked it, but I need it like I need a hole in the head.
But it does make it easy for shipping. So put all of John's in between two thick pieces of cardboard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Choice, $10 start. You can see how old the actual wood is. And even the staples have rusted. You said these have been sitting in that guy's house, his garage. Now he only had 3 of these, so I don't know.
Right.
Most famous colored woman in the world, Aunt Jemima.
Yeah, once you wash them, you've taken that protective covering coating. They can sit on the counter for a long time. Look at that number, 666 Carol.
Baby Satan Carol.
Yeah, no kidding.
Nice little advertising. 666 save. Salve. Liquid tablets, salve nose drops.
Paul just beat John in at 10.
So you get your choice of any one of those 3.
That's right, James. Sozodont. Probably Daunt. Looking for 12. John's in at 16. This is for choice. Right, Shelley? I can't believe they took Aunt Jemima off the syrup. Paul's in at 18. And Uncle Ben, too. Uncle Ben's rice. They took him off of there. They took the Indian off of the butter.
But I'm offended that Uncle Sam's so skinny.
John's in at 20, looking for 22. James says the Mexicans don't even drink the water.
Huh.
Shelly, are you in Oklahoma? Looking for 22.
That's why they make so much beer in Mexico.
That's right, cerveza. Dos cervezas, por favor.
Yeah, I'll take 2 beers.
Yep. I got 2 left in my refrigerator. John's out. And I bought them probably a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. Tucson, okay. Tucson. Anyone else? Or 22 with Paul. Right, Shelly? Tequila, that's right. Tequila. All in, all done? Oh, I thought you were talking beer there. I was going to say. We are sold. Which one or ones would you want, Paul? This is for choice. I think I know which one. That's right. I was just about ready to say that, Pam.
Hey, Pam, shut up.
Were your ears burning, Pam? We were talking about you.
I talk government. I just don't let people argue about it.
Paul wants Aunt Jemima, of course.
22. You got it, Paul. Working. That. Okay, who was the underbidder? Anybody else at 22?
John, I believe.
John, either one of these two at 22? Here's the backs.
Where is Paul? There you are. How you doing, Pam?
Knock it off, Jack. Or is she calling me a jerk?
What'd she put in there? Talk.
You can ignore Pam. My channel. Her place. Look, I don't care if you talk politics as long as you guys don't get heated about it or upset about it. Everything has two sides. All coins have two sides. All opinions have two sides. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Some smell better than others. Does anybody want either one of these? John passed. Okay. So got those two. Here. I got a third thing we'll put up there. We'll start back up at 10. Choice.
Pam says,
Yeah.
"Shut it, Brian."
There's your advertising. Look at this.
Let's see.
Check this one out. Again, this is a reproduction done probably in the 70s or 80s. Could you imagine going to the hotel and this is what you see? That was a real thing. Coon Chicken Inn in Seattle, Washington. Okay, so this is the
I'm just glad it's not the doorway.
nationally famous. Here's the menu inside.
Paul, basically, they're just advertising signs and fans and.
Yeah, they're reproductions of the like 1890s and 1900s signs. This company made them back from 1965 to 1992 when they went out of business. Most of these are 70s. So here you go. I love this. $225 per person includes all tax. Yeah, it's hilarious.
John's in at 12. Looking for 14.
We have peace here. Cabernet dancing, yeah.
Ooh.
We're at 12 with John.
So the post office, either washed your car, got that nap and got you new windshield wipers. Those are old ones.
I started playing. Yeah.
Hey. Okay.
I'm awake, John. James. We're at 12 with John, looking for 14. Now I'm not woke, I'm awake. Two different things.
Yeah, I don't mind. Listen, guys, it's my channel. It is, I don't care if people talk as long as they don't get upset. We all have differences of opinions.
They're all like buttholes, huh?
I'm definitely like a butthole, but
We all have one and they all stink.
mine don't stink. Mine smell like roses.
You don't bleach it, do you?
Maybe. Little sun bleaching never hurt anybody.
Bleach the starfish?
Little sun bleaching. Put toothpaste around it, and then you go outside naked and stick it up at the sun.
Then you get wow.
Get that little tingly menthol. Excuse me. Wait, where are we at? You get your choice on these guys. You can see, like, these are definitely older.
She's
Even
doing
the-
the Dr. Evil thing.
Even the staples. Look, she's holding that bottle.
$1 million.
The coon chicken in.
Let's see. We're at 12 with John, looking for 14. This is an auction.
We're here for Brian's Funny.
Funny what?
I'm not whipping it out on the table again. No, ever since you laughed at me. Did it that one time, and everybody's like, ooh, ah, wow. And then in the back, I hear, ha, 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 ha.
Anyone else?
Nobody else for the vintage. Well, for the 70s reproduction vintage advertising signs.
All in, all done?
This is cheap. We're cheap on these.
Yes, we are. Going once. Going twice. Oops. Forgot what number I'm on. B23.
Oh, you're fine, Jay.
John, not Joyce. Which one would you like, John? $12.
Yeah, nice buy, John. Wow.
Take them all. Take them all. Oh, there you go. He takes them all. I will change that. $36. Choice signs. All.
Yeah, I just put signs for the piece.
Yep.
36 bucks.
$36.
Nice buy, John.
Yeah, I'm tired of doing the times how many and all that crap.
Yeah, it's so much easier just to put the total number.
Yeah. If my brain can do it. You know how mathing can be.
Okay. Now let me what do you guys want next? You guys want a comic book lot next? You want some more jewelry? I have some really awesome jewelry that I can do some individual stuff. I've got more of these advertising signs. Okay, let me see what I got in the awesome jewelry. Let's find something in the awesome jewelry bag. This is where I spent most of the money.
Shelly says
bag.
toys.
Shelly
James
says what?
Shelly says toys. James says 3XL shirts.
Ooh, okay. Very specific. I'm sure we can find you 3XL shirts, though. That's not a question. Okay, let's do this belt. So now I got some designer type people here. Look at this. $10 start. It is a Brighton leather and metal belt. You guys know your Brighton. You know that shit's expensive.
Still start 10.
Yep, $10.
I'm sure people are going to want to know the dimension. Shelly says, or comics.
I have this coming up next.
Chris said she likes the sign. How much?
I got it with you guys in mind because it was like barber related. A nice vintage, well, not vintage, but leather Brighton belt, fully marked Brighton.
Joyce is in at 10, looking for 12.
Yeah, Brighton is really good.
Yes, it is. Very good brand name. Who's calling me now?
Somebody about your car insurance.
You never know.
Oh, and it is a size M30. It's got a number 40348 on it. Obviously, it has the Brighton tag. Beautiful, beautiful metal.
Shelly's in at 12. Joyce is in at 15. Looking for 17.
I should have asked him when she was out here if I have to end early tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be ending early tomorrow, guys, or not, because I'm sure that Aiden's girlfriend's going to come over and stuff like that for his birthday. The littlest one's turning 18.
Shelly's out. Thank you for your bids. We're at 15 with Joyce, looking for 17.
Turning 18 years old. I feel ancient.
Anyone else? Brighton belt. All in, all done. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Joyce for 15, B24. Thank you, Joyce. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Joyce. Okay. Okay, this is beautiful. Like, this is a gorgeous pendant watch. This is enameled and hand painted. Go to the back. So let me see if I can make out what it says. Hand painted. On the bottom of this, it says hand painted. This is gorgeous.
Still 10.
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay.
See if I can see what the name of the watch is on the inside. Oh, I have it upside down.
Paul's in at 12. Looking for Boo's in at 25.
Okay, so the name on the watch itself is Pariselle. Anti-magnetic, Swiss made. Paracel. It almost looks like a mother of pearl facing almost. Super beautiful.
Boo's at 25. Looking for 27.
Hand painted, fully enameled. Pendant watch. It's gorgeous. Paracel. Anti-magnetic. Look at that blue.
Very pretty. Looking for 27.
There you go.
Anyone else?
Paracel. Anti-magnetic. Brooch watch enameled, hand painted.
It's amazing that a person's electromagnetic field around them or in them or whatever you want to say can actually stop jewelry, watches and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Going once. Ronnie G's being a smart aleck.
P-A-R-I-S.
Hello, Ronnie.
It might be Paracet instead of Paracel. It might be E-T-T-E. I can't make it out, but it's one or the other.
We
But it
are
is good.
sold to Elizabeth for $25.
Congratulations, Elizabeth.
Actually, that would be 25.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
You are welcome. Let me put that in a Ziploc bag for you. So let's do this. Do I have anybody in here for this stuff?
Is that Bakelite?
I would think so, yes. But no, for sure, I don't. Like this, I definitely would say yes. Just that color, I've just seen that color a million times. For Bakelite.
Well, we know they're vintage.
Yeah, they're definitely vintage. These are Bakelite. I will say these are Bakelite. This one, I just don't know this color. The lady, when I bought this and that, she said they were Bakelite, but I just don't know this color. The color's weird.
Rub it on your pant leg until it gets a little bit warm. What's it smell like?
Just rub it like this. The same thing.
Joyce is in at 15, looking for 17. It's supposed to smell like almonds or something like that. Or formaldehyde.
It's stinky.
Yeah.
How's that?
Well, that's just your fingers.
It's slightly stinky.
Gail's at 17, looking for
It's like it's a thick one too. It's nice though. I mean,
it is.
definitely too small for my hands.
But, you're going to put that on and get it stuck. Then they'll have to amputate your hand. We're at 20 with Joyce, looking for 22.
Now, let me ask something. Why would I amputate my hand and not just cut the bracelet?
We're at 22 with Gail, looking for 24. Joyce is in at 25.
This is like a brown green color. Now, this I would call butterscotch.
But you got to get your money back.
No, I'll keep my hand.
You got another one. What the hell? Joyce is at 30.
Yeah, but I use both of them. One of them holds the tweezers, the other one holds the magnifying glass.
Well, then, never mind. Yeah, I'd be lost without my right hand, I'll tell you what. Gail's at 32, looking for 34. Oh, Joyce. Oh, wait a minute. Yep. And there she is, the number I picked out for her. Looking for 37. And there's 37, looking for 39. There's Joyce at 40, looking for 42. Can we get to half a Benji today? Gail's at 42.
What lot number is it now? 26, right?
Yes. Can we get to half a Benji?
And guys, I will try to be on time tomorrow. I'm not going to go anywhere before the auction.
Okay, Joyce is at 45, looking for 47. Gail's at 47, looking for 49.
Val, are you on any time constraint?
Today, no, not at all. Joyce, I have a number.
Where are we at? 45, 42, 47.
47.
47 is
And
still
there it
43.
is. We're at half a Benji with Joyce. Gail's out. Thank you very much for the bids. Anyone else? All in, all done. Going once. Going twice. B26 sold to Joyce for half a Benji.
Congratulations, Joyce. And thank you, Joyce and Gail, for your bids. How about
Let's see. There we go.
your choice on these two? Look at this thing. Pam, look at this. You guys see it?
And this is for Choice, you said.
Yep. Can you see what it says?
Not really.
It's Juicy Couture.
Oh,
It needs to be cleaned, but it is. This one's heavy too. Like it's super thick. Let's see. Almost 4 ounces. 3.8. Juicy Couture. Look, get the rhinestones and the brass. And this one is gorgeous. At first, I thought it was Coach. Like isn't that generally what that mark is, or that look? But when you look up here, it is marked right in here. RLL. So I think it's Ralph Lauren.
looking for a $10 starting bid. Choice. Juicy Couture.
RLL or Juicy Couture.
How do you spell couture? That's what I thought.
This one here
Oh,
is
that's
Michael Kors.
Michael Kors.
Yeah, I missed all the freaking clothing. Like the lady had like clothing and purses, coat, Michael Kors, Kate Spade, all in the Marshall bags with receipts.
You said you missed those?
Yeah. When I got there was another lady literally filling up this huge garbage bag with everything that the lady had.
Oh man. Did you shed a tear?
And it was $5 a piece. And then she goes, "Oh, you like some of the jewelry stuff? I'll show you the jewelry." So she hands me this little bag that had this stuff in it, which is fine. Like,
Mhm.
I appreciate it. And this is Michael Kors. But so she hands her 3 30-gallon totes full of purses, all Kate Spade, Michael Kors, Coach, and all the bags, all the purses, and all the clothing was $5 a piece, and the purses were 3 for 20, maybe. I think is what she would probably wind up charging her $5 a piece because I know she gave her a deal.
Ronnie says, "Bring out the purses, Brian, or else."
Yeah, I didn't get them. Okay, so you got Juicy Couture, Ralph Lauren, and these two are Michael Kors with the rhinestone ends.
CC is in a 10.
Get your choice of any one.
Choice. Looking for 12. At this price, CC might take all 4.
Yeah, I would. 2 Michael Kors, 1 Juicy Couture, and 1 RLL, so Ralph Lauren.
Anyone else?
Wow, super cheap.
I know.
I thought they could crush it.
All in, all done. Going once. Going twice.
Wow.
So, the CC, do you want 1 or all 4?
If you want choice, it'll be A, B, C, or D.
Take them all. Take them all. A, B, C, or D. Or E, all above. She wants B, silver one.
Got it.
Okay. That was, which one was that?
That was the Michael Kors one.
Okay. There you go, CC. And since there was no backup bidder,
There you go. Then I'll slip them out of the way. Yeah.
congratulations. Ooh,
There you go, Joyce. There you go, Gail.
they call that Goofus glass?
I don't know what they call it.
No, I
Art
think
glass.
Goofus glass is something different.
I didn't even show this in the video because I thought about keeping it.
$10 starting.
Oh, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
I hear some trepidation.
Here's the bottom. You can see how old this piece is. It's been around for a while.
Yep.
Super gorgeous. Got like that silver stuff inside of the glass.
Gail just beat CC in at 10. Joyce is in at 20.
Beautiful. I mean, the color is amazing. Look at the way it's shaped. It's all one piece. It's not like applied on feet.
Gail's at 22. Joyce 25.
It is gorgeous. And the silver is like if you had a big sheet of silver and then shattered it into tiny little pieces and put it in the glass.
Gail's at 27. Looking for 29.
And I would not be surprised, like with a little work, if there is something marked on it. Like I wouldn't be surprised. I don't see anything when I move it, but it's been around the block so much that it's definitely got rubbed. But it is like green when you look at it like this, but like this awesome aqua blue color when you look at it like that.
Joyce is at 30. Gail is out.
And this thing, let's see, 41 ounces. So
Dang.
over 2 pounds.
All in, all done. We're going once. We are going twice. We are sold to Joyce for $30. Green glassware.
Glass. Right. I'll call it glass tray. Okay, everybody. We're going to call it there. Hopefully everybody can make it tomorrow. I have amazing brooches. I have more of the advertising signs. I have all the sterling jewelry. We have more comics. Maybe we can do comics by the box lot or something tomorrow. Who knows? We'll let you guys decide that as time comes up tomorrow. We will definitely have some fun. Here's the jewelry that is sitting here. This whole bag is all sterling stuff. There's some really cool blingy. I guess that's supposed to be Jesus.
Jesus Grass Superstar.
It's super thick too, and it is sterling. But they had $100 on that thing
I see that.
at whatever store it was. Where's Pam?
Still here, Pam?
Look at this. That's her crazy. Sterling silver, Jody Coyote, but with the moonstone. Yeah.
Ooh.
So come tomorrow and buy my jewelry stuff. So we'll have a bunch of that tomorrow. Put it all down in this box right here just so I know where it's all at. I still have to figure out if this is silver or not. That's the only thing I'm not sure because I didn't find any markings on it. But I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, and my people who like the earlier stuff, look at this pair of earrings.
It's pretty. Hello, Ava.
Yeah, that's a pair of earrings. They're super heavy too. They're gorgeous. So we'll
Ava.
see you guys in here tomorrow.
Ava, if you'd like to get registered, follow the green banner, the instructions in the green banner below.
Oh, thank you for subscribing, Ava.
Here's also the same information. You can't cut and paste. Just so
Hi, thank you, Daddy.
you have to type it out.
And guys, we will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, auctioning off some stuff. We're going to let you guys pick tomorrow. We have clothing, of course. We have comic books. We have jewelry. We have more of those advertising signs. I found some more sports cards. We have the cameras tomorrow, maybe. The cameras. Purses? I might have some purses I can find. I wish I'd have got the purses from that lady. 3 freaking totes full at $5 a piece for Kate Spade and Michael Kors that I know are real. Ugh.
People are asking for purses.
So, come tomorrow. We'll find some stuff for you. So, I appreciate everybody who's here. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Kyle.
Of course.
Why is Pam telling you to shut up, Kyle?
She does that time to time.
Heard she talking about me and showing the moonstone earrings. So thank you, everybody. I will see everybody tomorrow.
Have fun, everybody.